wow, I feel they like me. They really like me. Then you come to realize this comes. So I don't know, what can you do? You got to make a fool of yourself to sell some citrus. That's what we're going to do. So let's move on to the program. I do not know how you men do this. This is hot. Hot, hot, hot. Okay.
Nice soup.
Well, thank you. You can borrow it next year. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Y'all have to bear with me. I am a nurse, not an IT person. This was very hard for me to do my first PowerPoint presentation. So here we go. Fellow Rotarians, welcome to the 2021 Citrus Kickoff. I am Captain Orange, yay. I will be guiding, motivating, and encouraging you for the next 5 weeks to sell, sell, sell. Now, the good news is we're in a better position for face-to-face selling. The bad news is I'll let you know in December if we don't make our goals. Okay. That's me, Captain Orange. Right? We didn't even have computer classes when I went to school, Brian. Okay, so I think most of you know all of the good we do with our hard-earned money from our citrus sales, such as building beds for people in our county who otherwise wouldn't have any. Meals prepared and delivered to children in Nicaragua. Playgrounds. Feeding homeless at the shelter at St. Peter's and Paul. Foreign exchange student, both inbound and outbound. Local sponsorships to countless things that sometimes the club doesn't even realize because we decided as the board and money goes out that so many that I can't even count how many. We do at least one a month, a request at least once a month. And scholarships. Solar powered lighting for maternity wards that were otherwise in the dark. The list goes on and on. We need stuff like citrus sales to keep doing all the good that we do. So it takes a village to do what we do. We do not ask much of the Rotarians on the day-to-day basis, but it's that time of year where we're at, it's so hot, you guys, I'm sorry. Oh, it is that time of year that we are asking for your help. Now, we are asked to do a minimum of 30 cases. It is a lot. 30 cases is a lot of oranges or grapefruits, but I think we're missing out on an untapped resource, and that's the local businesses. I was looking through the sheets from last year and noticed that 2 of our Rotarians have moved. And so if we would go to, say, Casson's Automotive and the Edwardsville Police Department, we could probably pick up around 30 to 40 of their cases that Jake Even and Larry Waymeyer had sold last year. Things like that. I know I use them for my kids' teachers' gifts and just, you know, school offices, that kind of thing, businesses that you frequent a lot. Gift them citrus instead of, I don't know, something they won't use, like, well, can't really use, I don't know, something. Yeah, citrus is good. We all need it right now. I was really surprised looking through the sheets to see how many people don't sell at all. I didn't realize it was an option when I came into this club. I joined in November and they said, oh, by the way, here you go. You're on Team Marshke. I think I was on your team. what am I doing? Oh, we sell citrus. I'm like, okay, so we're selling citrus. But just a little effort it can go a long way. Toastmasters would not be happy. I've said on about 10 times. Okay, so ways to sell. We have reaching out to family and friends. Social media. I put mine on Facebook and sell about 30 cases right off the bat. Now, I also offer to deliver, which sometimes that makes a difference, I guess, if it's something that you're able to do, maybe offer delivery. And I already said local businesses. Now, we will go through the packet information because y'all that have been in the club for a while hear the same thing every year. We all know what to do, but then somebody said there's a lot of new Rotarians who might not understand what's going on. And in fact, I learned something at the beginning of this meeting today that I hadn't known in 8 years. Oh, and also, I don't know how to put a file onto this, so I had to take a screenshot and put it onto here. Sorry for my technological downfalls. Okay, so in there we have the opening page, and that is mostly your dates. The dates we have to turn stuff in. Obviously today is the kickoff. We skipped Thanksgiving, so that's why it's 5 weeks instead of a month. I'll go over the envelopes in a little bit. Okay, so it tells you where the pickup will be if you are giving your information to somebody to tell them to come pick up on the 10th and the 11th. And then your weekly reporting is for those who use the cards that you give to somebody and collect the money right away, they are able to turn in their money on a weekly basis. Someone like me, I take all of the orders, write one check at the end, and then just turn it in at the end. I know that's harder for Joe doing the accounting part of this, but whatever works for you, if you're collecting the money on a weekly basis, turn it in. There might be a little prize for the weekly top sellers. And then your responsibilities. I don't know that it says it on here. Yes. In lieu of selling all 30 cases, a cash donation of $12 per case is what we ask. So if you think it's $360 if you don't sell all 30 of your cases. I think it's a lot easier to just sell a few rather than do that. And if you need to donate them, buy them and donate them to the food pantry. Next is this is something that I would take a picture of and put it on my Facebook page so people know how much what they're getting, because it tells you that it's 36 grapefruit, 72 oranges, and then the split boxes. And I did not correct this December 3rd, but sorry, I forgot. It's actually December 2nd, and it says it on all the other forms, but I apologize. We will also deliver them to your clients if they want to donate to the food pantry. Tell them they don't have to worry about picking them up and bringing them. We will do all of that. There also is a note on the bottom about Edwardsville Rotary Citrus. The site is not up right now, but Dan Martin is working on it and hopefully will be up by this weekend. He knows that it's kickoff day today, but he is busy and is going to work on that. And we will have that up soon. So for today, maybe not tell your clients that, order online, because it's not up yet. Yeah, I know. If anybody wants to hire me for all of your presentations, please. This is kind of just a prettier version of the same thing. You can post, you know, on your social media or hang it up in your office window. Next is this one's pretty self-explanatory too. It's the same amount. Also, on here, $37 for a split box. If you go on Amazon, a 20-pound box is $57.95. So just something to keep in mind. I'm sure Harry and David is even more than that. Okay, next is your form for filling for your records. Whenever somebody orders one, you obviously write their name down, separate it by weeks if you are turning in your money weekly, and then make sure you take a picture before you turn it in, because for people that are delivering, like I have to remember who I'm all taking my stuff to. If you handed out cards, then you don't have to worry about it. But if you are one of the people like me, you will not be getting this back until the following year. So take a picture so you have a record. And now this is the one that I just learned of today. You guys might already know this, but when you are paying, when your people are paying for the citrus, if they write down whatever it says on there, my eyes are bad, RCE Fund DA in the memo box, that's how it becomes, and make it the checkout to Edwardsville Rotary Club. That's how it becomes a charitable contribution tax write-off.
If they're just donating cash,
right, if you're donating cash, then they can't write it if they're getting citrus.
it's just a straight.
Well,
contribution.
okay, is that then different than on the website where it says donate the 5? That's different. This goes to the Edwardsville Community Fund, right? Okay.
If they donate cash, or if somebody writes a check in lieu of sales, you make the foundation tax, but you cannot get a tax deduction for buying citrus.
Is your
You're receiving tangible goods.
so? But if you choose to write a check instead of selling, that is how you could do
That is your tax. That's what.
Mind blown. Okay. Who knew? Okay. Well, now we all know. Thank you. Happy selling. Now, I have a couple things that probably are of more interest to me, but might be some selling points. So here's a little some facts about citrus, because everybody wants to know more about citrus. Christopher Columbus brought them over in 1493. They do not spoil very easily, so they use them to explore the new world, and the vitamin C help prevent scurvy. Now, our oranges come from California, but I found this interesting that the orange industry brings in $9 billion for the country's economy and generates $1 billion in tax revenue, just from Florida oranges alone. Grapefruits are the product of the sweet orange and pomelo trees being crossbred. Fiber from one orange is equal to 7 cups of cornflakes. The color orange came before the fruit, and there are over 600 types. Next, just in case you're having trouble selling and you need to point out some of the things that are popular because of COVID, here are some health benefits from both. The oranges have flavonoids, which are antiviral, antimicrobial, and anti-inflammatory. Also, wine does as well, so just in case. The antioxidants also help protect your mental health. Flavonoids, also in wine, can lower your risk of depression. That's why I'm always so happy, you guys. And prevent weight gain and lower body fat. I do not have an answer for that one. Then grapefruits, look at all the things that grapefruits are great for. So buy a box for yourself and make your spouse happy that you're living another year. All right, so next. I have a little thing for some kind of thing, so I will leave that to the old way. Right, I'll share our names and I thought, I did that. I'm going to do a quick short fall. I love that.
Gina, I'm going to steal your mic for a second. While you're passing those out, I do want to make note of this customer record page. This is only for citrus, for cases that you sell directly to somebody. These are not for online purchases. So if you purchase, if somebody buys one and they pay for it online, do not put it on this sheet and turn it in. You can keep track of it yourself. But we found last year that we were getting duplicate purchases. So just online purchases, keep off of this, the one that you turn in to us at the very end. So hopefully that makes sense.
Okay. Take your test and then we're going to grade it on the honor system. Okay, you guys ready?
Hey, Gina.
Yes.
While we're waiting, the only complaint that I got last year was the size of the tree. Is there any way to get bigger ones?
Let me call Florida. No, that's the oranges. Florida grapefruits, California oranges. Yes.
Gotcha.
I don't know, John, it probably has something to do with the rainfall, I would assume. And if it's like, they were saying that California is in a severe drought and there might not be enough wine in the fall. I know. Okay. True or false? An orange can rot while still attached to the tree.
True.
False. An orange will turn green and that process is called regreening. Number two, 85% of all oranges are produced for juice. Average lifespan of a grapefruit tree is 150 years. False, it is 50. 50. Oranges have been cultivated in Southeast Asia since 1 BC. False. Southeast Asia has been growing the trees since 2500 BC. The Western world caught on in 1 BC. The name grapefruit was created by a farmer. Mulhall was there. The name grapefruit was created by a farmer in California. False, it was a Jamaican farmer, yeah, mom. No, in Jamaica. Oranges are a symbol of love. True, since the early ages, oranges and their blossoms have been seen as a symbol of love and referred to as the fruit of gods. Spain is the #1 producer of oranges. False, it is Brazil. #2 is Florida. And lastly, oranges are made up of 87% water. True. Did anybody get 100%? -1. -1. -2. Awesome. Does anyone have any questions about fruit? Go.
So can you send us the marketing stuff so we can put all
Yes.
that?
Now I know how. I can. I don't know about the grapefruit size. Sorry. Oh, different? Go ahead.
What's our goal for this year?
80,000.
All right.
Okay, I have some more ordered on, and they will be ready on Monday, so I will bring them next week. Or I can rob Peter to pay Paul if you need them today. Okay. Okay. So yes, I can send out any of the information. If there's any questions, my name and phone number are on the next one. And then as soon as I get word that the website is up and running, I will send out an email. And by I mean, I'll ask Carrie too, because I still don't know how to email all of you guys. Thank you and happy selling. If anybody wants to borrow this, it's free all weekend.